Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's daily messages and prediction, we are going to get your messages and prediction for the 16th of the month, any month, doesn't matter. All that matters is that it is watch on the 16th. Okay, so there is two polls. My energy is all over the place. There is two polls for you to choose from today. We have poll one with this seashell. I don't know why my lighting is so weird right now. What is that? Okay. Well, that's the best we're gonna get. It's getting dark, so... Well, it is dark, so that's why. And then we have ball 2 with this little one. Take all the time you need to choose. You can watch both ball. No problem. Do what you feel called to do. And then we'll get started with ball 1. See you in your reading. Hi Palm 1, if you choose this little one, this is going to be your reading for today. I think it was Palm 1 as well who got 2 cards. I don't know, was it? Yesterday? No, 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. So, yeah, yet again, Spirit wanted me to take 2 cards for you, so here we go. For the song you got Let Us Go by Crush. First of all, this is the second time we get a song from Crush, and I believe that it was Palm 1 that got it. It was really at the beginning of the month, but it's the second time that we got one here. I kept it open on my computer because I really wanted to say those lyrics. So this song is in Korean. This is a song from the K-drama Crash Landing on You. Amazing drama. If you haven't watched it, there might be messages for you there. Go watch it. It's an intensely beautiful drama. You will laugh so much and cry so much. Trust me. This says it's a ride, but it's worth it at the end. So yeah, extra side note, if you haven't seen it, if you feel like it, if you are open to watching a K-drama, go for it. Go watch Crash Landing on You. It's on Netflix, easy to find. Easy to watch. No, not easy to watch, but worth watching for sure. So I keep it open. It says in the lyric at the end, it says, in different worlds under the same sky, we look at the same stars together under each other night sky. Hope I can go to that world that is only for us and say the words I didn't say before. I don't know, this stood out. I think you might have needed to hear that. This is definitely a love song about... It's this idea that thing might end, but this person still wanna try. That maybe there will be hurt in the process, but it's still worth trying, and that they wish that they could go in a place where it's only the two of them. So there is maybe this idea of you wanted to go either to spend time alone with your partner, your current partner, or just find a way to spend time with your soulmate here. Maybe really that need to connect with your significant other or your soulmate. And maybe it's not possible right now for this or that reason. Maybe you are at a long distance, or maybe you're not together, or maybe just things make it complicated. And there's definitely this idea that, to me, the sentence, hope I can go to that world that is only for us, it made me think like almost this little place in the 5D where the both of you could go and just be with one another energy, even if it's not being concretely with one another. There is this idea of like of sharing sometimes, that the both of your energy, the both of your souls manage to spend some time together. It might be something that you guys do unconsciously at night, like maybe your soul travels to your person, even though you might not realize it or might not remember it in the morning, or maybe you have some memories of it but you're dismissing it. Really this idea, or maybe you wake up and you feel intensely about this person, and even if you don't know who they are, you just feel intensely about them, and maybe you don't remember dreaming of them, but you still feel their energy lingering. And this is, I think, for those of you who will resonate with that, this is spirit telling you you're not delusional. There is something going on here, and you can trust that you're not thinking about them for no reason, you're not feeling them for no reason. There is a connection here, and definitely feel it as well on their side, even if they're not expressing it, even if you have no way of knowing it. Just it's the case. They do. Okay, let's have a look at your cards now. You got proper burial for freedom, sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. And then power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. This is the easiest oracle. I really like this deck, even though I find it kind of hard to use sometimes. There is some cards that are really easy and some that are more specific, I would say, like those two. Yeah, and then you got Seven of Gabriel, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal powers. It says power, but I want to say powers. You have many. So yeah, with the step up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Really, it's like, don't dismiss those feelings that you have, because don't dismiss this. I think you guys have a tendency to put everything into the coincidence and irrational box. It's like you wake up and you think of the person as, you're like, oh, it's nothing, and just it doesn't mean anything when it means something. So if you believe that this person is your twin flame, if you believe that this person is your soulmate, I don't know why I said twin flame. I think it's for someone out there because it came directly to my mind. So bear with me. You don't have to be one. It could be your soulmate. If you believe that you are supposed to do that, or if you believe that you're supposed to go to that place, or don't dismiss it. If it's something that came back often, if it's something that you keep on energetically feeling or sensing, stop dismissing it. Have confidence in your own powers, in your own abilities to see beyond what's going on in the 3D, to see beyond. And with power to conjure lower vibrational force, it's almost like I want to look at the guidebook, obviously, because I know there is so much that I'm missing with those cards. Also, sacrifice to Osiris. Osiris is the Lord of the Dead, obviously, but there is this idea. Well, in the in Egypt mythology, you need to make a sacrifice in order to help your loved one that have passed away to get to the other world. Even though, well, by making a proper burial, you send them to the other world where their soul is going to be wait. Can I find this card as well? I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Can I find it? No, I won't be able to. I think. No, I won't. Anyway, it's okay. Let's have a look in the guidebook. If I didn't find it, it means that it was not meant to be found. Where is the little? Okay. So P proper burial 130. The number 13 might be significant. I think it was your pile as well that had the number 13 as significant the other day, so could still be. Okay, so we have in order for life to flow and express itself, that which belonged to the world of the death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost. Can you see? Yeah. By trying to hold on to what which no longer serves us, which is better left to die. Through it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guide you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life, so that you may be free. So I think there is if you feel any connection to Egypt mythology, you can definitely try to ask for Osiris help in order to get rid of this mental set that doesn't longer serve you. This mental state where you doubt your own powers, where you doubt your own knowing, where you question all the time what you know deep inside. And don't get me wrong, it's not easy to come to a place where you fully trust your intuition, where you fully trust the messages that you receive from spirit, even the messages that you receive through um, tarot reading, either the one that you do for yourself or the one that you watch online. But I think that spirit is telling you that you've outgrown this way of thinking, and that now that you've started this awakening journey, now that you've been connecting enough to your guides, to your angels, that you've been healing, and that you've even been healing your chakras, I believe it came strongly to my mind, so I will say it. It's time to let go of this old way of thinking, of trying to embrace more that confidence in your own powers. I think it's not so much about, you might have issues with self-confidence in general, but here it's about having confidence in what you are capable of doing in regards to your spiritual abilities. That's really the vibe that I'm getting here very strongly. So have more faith in what you know. You might not need to, okay, so it defies the purpose, because I want you guys, I ask you to keep watching, and if you enjoy my readings, but if you don't, it's spirit telling you that you can watch readings, but you don't have to. You can trust what you know deep inside. You have enough knowing, you have evolved enough in your spirituality to have your own answers. And don't get me wrong, I know that for example, for myself, my guides give me so many hints, and they give me so many informations, and I still go for readings either made by other, or I do readings for myself to have confirmation. It's not about not doing any of those things, but it's about having more faith. And even if you need confirmation, at least having some trust in what you feel. And if someone is confirming what you think, if someone do a reading about, I don't know, let's say your soulmate, and it's in that reading, it's basically everything that you feel intuitively, then don't tell yourself, oh, that was just a coincidence. No, there is, at some point, it's no longer a coincidence, At some point, you can actually be confident that you know that intuitively. Intuitively, yeah. And then I want power over, let's see, P again. The letter P might be significant. 125. 125, where? Right there. So, can you see? Yeah. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken words. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Also, it's Lady Isis. Oh, I love the goddess Isis. Yeah, I really love her. So you can try to know more about her if you are curious. She's a very nice goddess. I mean, I feel like there was something about the Egyptian gods where they have a lot of good and bad attributes. They are not just, because there's a lot of gods out there, especially if you take, for example, the Greek mythology, where they are present as pretty perfect, where the Egyptian god have a lot of good side but a lot of bad side. They were short-tempered. I guess the Greek god as well. Zeus is not a good guy, definitely not. But and men in the Greek mythology, most of them were really not that great. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, the goddess Isis is one that I really like, so feel free to try to connect to her, know more about her before, though. Try to get more information before you fully connect with any god or goddesses. They all have good side and bad side, so yeah, be mindful of that. And yeah, I think you have more powers with your words as well that you realize, and definitely I think you channeled your guides, and you channel higher energy more often than you realize. And I don't know, I just heard a knock, knowing that I'm on the second floor and there is no door up there. It's kind of odd. So that might be significant. Maybe someone is going to knock. I don't know. That was really random. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I think this is it, pile one. That was very interesting. There is a lot of really intense energy that you need to embrace. You have intense powers. Also, I changed it, but the bottom of the deck, the bottom of the deck was the High Priestess. So, just, a little extra confirmation. You have definitely a lot of powers, and it's time for you to step into them and to believe in yourself, because it would be a shame for you not to use those. Please, at least even if it's just for yourself, use them. But like it said in the guidebook, use them with compassion and discernment. Okay, always. Great powers come with great responsibilities. Okay. That's going to be it, pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I don't know why I wanted to clean the table already. I hope I will see you tomorrow for another reading if you feel like it. And it's going to be it for now. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you choose this one, this is going to be your reading. Oh, I forgot. I always forgot to clean up after pile one. This is going to be your reading for the 16th of the month. Let's get starting with your song. You got I Miss You by Clean Bendy and Julia Michaels. I love Julia Michaels. Isn't it the second time she come through this month? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I can definitely see that there is someone energy trying to reach you. It could be romantic because this song is about a love relationship, but it could be just a friendship or someone from your past. It doesn't have to be even someone that you were that close to, but just someone out there that is missing you. You don't have to act on it, but maybe they will reach out. So it's a little heads up from spirit telling you that there might be someone from your past reaching out today, or you might find yourself missing someone from your past. It could be an ex, it could be someone you used to be friends with, or just miss the way things were. Like it's like sometimes we feel like the past were more simple than it is now. Like we feel like the present is more complicated than the past used to be, so we can feel like a bit nostalgic about it. But spirit is telling you that if it ended, there was a reason for it, and so it's normal to miss things, either it's people, places, situation. It's completely fine to miss it. The only thing is not to get lost in that feeling. It's to know that it's normal to miss things. It's normal to be nostalgic sometimes, but you cannot focus all of your energy into that. You also have to remember that there is a future for you, and there is a present, and there is good things that can happen to you at any given time. Something amazing can happen to you, I don't know, tonight or tomorrow morning, or even in the longer future. Maybe it's a big goal that you have that is going to come through in a few months, few weeks, or few years. So yeah, it's not about not remembering, it's not about not reminiscing, but it's about always keeping in mind that other great things can happen, and that maybe in the future you will reminisce on today and think, oh, today was actually really nice. So always know that they could be better, they could be worse, and it's fine to miss the past. Sometimes it's just important not to get lost in the past. Okay, then you got Abundance of Solis, Stellar Blessing of the Celestial Goddess of Abundance. This is the easiest oracle, by the way. It's an Egyptian goddess deck. And then we have the Eight of Michaels. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. Maybe you've been in this energy for a little bit. That you've been just being nostalgic of the past, and spirit is telling you don't have to lock yourself in the past. You don't have to lock yourself and think that things will never be as good as they used to be. I think that it's something we all guilty of, that sometimes we feel like, oh, at that time I was so happy, I was so carefree, I was so innocent, and I will never find that joy again because now I'm not that innocent anymore. And I think that is just a very mean thing our ego is doing, because just because we have evolved and just because we are older, it doesn't mean we cannot enjoy things as much. Just because we are more mature and just because we see things more clearly and with their we see things more with parsimony, like we see things more black and white, not and gray, and not just white. I think like when we are kids, we tend to idealize everything, and it's or even like a young teen, we have all those hopes and those dreams, and we feel like the world is just this beautiful, bright place. And as we grow older, we can see more of its darkness. And the thing is, the darkness was always there. It was just a perspective of our minds. And so, just because now you know the darkness is here, it doesn't mean that you cannot find something of someone or find yourself in a situation where for a little bit of time you will only see bright colors. And because you see the darkness, it doesn't mean that you cannot see all of the colors as well. And you cannot enjoy it. I went in some sort of a tangent here. I don't know what happened, but I hope it made sense. Just don't let your mind and yeah, don't let yourself get stuck in the past. Like I said at the beginning with that song, I think it goes so well together. You can be free. You can be free from the past. You don't have to lock yourself there, even though you are locking yourself in the good memories in the place that you miss because it used to bring you happiness. The happiness is not only in the past, it can be in the future. It will definitely be in the future, especially with dark cards. Like there's so much ahead for you. Like, let me read the guidebook. I like to read the guidebook with this one because it's a very detailed one, and it's one that has very nuance to it. So I like to read the little parts in the guidebook. So it's the first card, actually. I like that, a new beginning for you. So it's page 18. The number 18 might be significant for you. Also 6. I just saw 6, 16. So 6 and 16 as well. We have abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intent right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sodis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. See, there is so much abundance that is waiting to be delivered to you, but you're so focusing on the past that you don't see it. It's like they could be your soulmate right at the corner, but you're still focusing on your past relationship, so you don't see it. There could be an amazing job opportunity waiting for you, but you're still focusing on that past job or that past internship or that past studies or whatever it is. Stop missing the past. Stop blocking yourself in this over idealized past, because maybe it was not as good as you think it was once you were in it back in the day, but you're just seeing the bright side right now. It's something that we all tend to do, lefting in the side all the bad stuff and only keeping the good stuff, when maybe things were more nuanced than that back then as well. So yeah, stop blocking yourself. Stop living in the past, missing it. You can reminisce it, you can remember it, but don't let it block you, because there is just I can feel spirit being a bit frustrated, like when are they going to see that there is all of those things for them right there? They just have to open their heart, they just have to accept it, they just have to be willing to have abundance in the present and not always think it belongs in the past, because you keep getting older every day. So it would be a shame to miss these opportunities and to just keep living in a bubble inside your head that is at the end of the day very much magnified by your own brain. So yeah, try to embrace this. I feel like this would be so good for you. You will find so much joy if you just look towards the future and not the past anymore. And there is definitely something coming for you today. I don't know how big or little it's gonna be, but there is something. It could be just like, you find a lottery ticket with $5 in it. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world, but there can be little joy, at least today, and more and bigger one in the making for you. You just have to be open to it. Open your heart to it. And I like how she, opened the gate, like she free yourself of this past garden and go to the new one. You have the tool, you are ready, and Michael will help you, definitely, for sure. I like how protective he is over her, so he's definitely protecting you with that much intensity. Oh, dear Archangel Michael. I feel him now. Oh, that's so sweet, actually. He really wants to help. I really like his energy, by the way. Archangel Michael is one of my favorite archangels. For sure. He is there often for me, so. Okay, I'm getting lost inside my own head. See? I'm getting lost inside my own head. Your energy is so strong that it's getting to me as well. I'm not blaming you, don't worry. But yeah, it's not about shifting all of a sudden, but at least try to look towards the future again, little by little, every single day, until you can do both reminiscence of the past and look at the future with both equal excitement and desire. Okay, thank you so much, Pal2, for letting me read for you today. I hope I will see you again tomorrow for another daily reading, and I wish you an amazing day or night whenever you are watching. Please take care of yourself. Try to see the abundance awaiting you, and that's going to be it. Bye!